Nicky Hawkins outside Southampton, West Ham Fan TV. Not a brilliant performance, mate, but take a point at the end of that.
West Ham of old would have probably come here and, no, with the way Southampton played today, in all fairness, they probably deserved to win over us. Probably had the better chances. They probably had the better control of the ball, I thought. The only chance I actually remember us having was probably the chance in the second half where, chance in the second half where Antonio shot quite low to the keeper, to McCarthy. He had to save quite low down to him and obviously went out for a corner. And the other one where he tipped it I can't remember who had the shot outside of the area, but obviously he had to tip it over the bar and he had to be alert for it. But to be honest, it's quite a bit of a. It wasn't a great game, like you say, Nicky.
A bit scrappy, wasn't it? It wasn't any good quality. But look,
do you know what? I think it looked like. I mean, look, if you look at all the teams, the other teams that played today, it probably looked like, apart from Man U, who were 1-0 up at half-time anyway, everyone else was probably suffering a little bit from having players on the way on international duty and whatever. I don't think we... I think that what I'm trying to say is the West Ham of old would have come here and been really complacent and just probably thought we're just going to come into this game and we're probably going to win and we're going to win comfortably. But as I say, we probably also could have ended up losing that game because I say Southampton, I think, were the better side, personally. And I say that as a West Ham fan, and I say that honestly. It was a bit of a bitty game. Obviously, at the end, it was spoilt a little bit by Antonio getting sent off. I'd like to see the second yellow card again. But I mean, from where I was quite close, fairly close to that incident. I was on that side, and it looked, it's a bit of a silly boy, really, and it sort of highlights our need for a backup striker, which we didn't do. I mean, obviously, Vlasic came on and sort of showed some signs of sparks of good play. I wouldn't say brilliance, but as I say, I just think it was a very, very bitty game today, and I don't think anyone played very well. And,
anyone deserved to win?
If anyone had deserved to win, I think it was Southampton. Really, I mean that chance that they had in the second half that struck the foot of the post, that was really unlucky, and that was such a good shot as well. I mean, I was. Sorry about the animal noises in the background. I just think, as I say, we lacked that cutting edge going forward as well today. I thought every time we got in the final third, or every time we tried to get forward, we tried to play through the middle, and then the ball would go automatically out wide. But I think there were too many misplaced passes today, too many players just not quite on it. And I think, obviously, as we've shown, I mean, we've raised our expectancy levels. The club have raised the expectancy levels, and the players have raised the expectancy levels, because we expect to come into. I'm not saying we expect to. Look, I'm not going to kid myself and say we expect to come into every game and win the game, but this was, it's a gritty performance.
Look like a tired team. We've got to step it up for next week, Man United.
It doesn't get any more difficult than that. I mean, Ronaldo scored. No, he's only just come back in the team. It was his first, for his second debut for Man U, and he scored 2 goals. So, I'm not going to say I fear for us because we're at home. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, we're a good home side. We still haven't lost in the league. I know that's only the 4th game in, but usually we raise our game against the better sides. So hopefully, hopefully by that time as well, players will have had a bit more of a chance to rest and whatever. Maybe Moyes will sort of look at the team and think, well, okay, I need to sort of maybe change things up a little bit, and maybe bring in some of the new players and start them. But as I say, I mean, it was I don't want to say rubbish game. It wasn't a great game. We know, everyone knows that. But well-earned point, I suppose. I think that's a fair,
Okay. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Cheers, Nicky.
Cheers, mate.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
you guys.